My sister took my savings to pay off her gambling debts, and now that she's lost everything, she wants me to help her. I have a younger sister, Daisy, with whom I've always had a complicated relationship. Daisy has always been impulsive and often irresponsible with money, but I never imagined she would drag me into all this. A few months ago, I discovered that Daisy was involved in schemes to make money through gambling. She always had an excuse for her excessive spending and growing debts, but the truth came out when she asked me for money to pay some urgent debts. After much insistence, she admitted that she would quadruple it in one of these games and quickly pay us back. I was worried and initially refused, explaining that I couldn't support her irresponsible habits. To my surprise, a few days later, I noticed a significant amount of money had disappeared from my savings. I checked the transactions and saw that the money had been transferred to Daisy's account. I was furious and confronted her. Initially, she denied it, but she eventually confessed that she had taken the money to pay off her gambling debts. She said she was desperate and didn't know what else to do, that she saw my phone open, knew my bank password, and couldn't control herself, but she promised to return the money when she hit the jackpot. I was devastated. The savings were the result of years of hard work and frugality, and she had destroyed everything in an instant. I demanded that she return the money immediately, but Daisy had no way to do so. She had lost it all. Over time, my anger only grew, but at the same time, I couldn't stop worrying about her. Daisy was clearly on a destructive path and needed help, but I knew I couldn't simply ignore what she had done. Things got worse when Daisy came back asking for my help. She was being threatened by creditors and was desperate for money. She said she would do anything to resolve the situation but needed my help. I felt torn. Part of me wanted to help my sister, but another part knew she had to face the consequences of her actions. I talked to some friends and family about the situation, and most of them said I shouldn't help her. They argued that Daisy needed to learn to deal with the consequences of her actions and that I couldn't keep bailing her out. It was a tough decision, but I decided I wouldn't give Daisy any more money. I explained to her that she needed to seek professional help and find a way to resolve her problems without relying on me. She was furious, accused me of being insensitive, and said I was abandoning her in her time of need. I felt terrible, but I knew it was the right decision. Letting Daisy continue to use me as a financial resource wasn't healthy for either of us. Since then, my relationship with my sister has been extremely tense. Daisy is still struggling to pay off her debts and often blames me for her situation. As much as I feel bad, I know I did what was necessary to protect myself and my own financial stability. I just hope that one day she realizes the impact of her actions and makes real changes in her life.